I want to welcome you back to BLACKSITE Sports tonight. We're going to talk about the Oklahoma Public Schools now requiring athletes to have a biological sex affidavit. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. The state of Oklahoma wants you to prove that you are a woman or a young man to participate in sports. You see Governor Kevin Steele save women's sports. He signed this bill at his desk in Oklahoma. And this is a very intelligent bill. It saves women's sports. I'm going to read you this article from The Hill through Yahoo and sort of a quick glance of what he did. Student athletes in Oklahoma are now required to complete a biological sex affidavit to verify their sex assigned at birth. The document will be used by schools to enforce a state law passed in March that prevents transgender athletes from competing on sports teams that match their gender identity. Transgender athletes bans in 2 other states may require a student health care provider to sign a similar document verifying that the student's sex assigned at birth. Student athletes at Oklahoma public schools are now required to complete a biological sex affidavit to determine whether they are eligible to participate in athletics as school districts begin enforcing a state law passed earlier this year intended to bar transgender women and girls from playing on school sports teams consistent with their gender identity. In March, Kevin Steele signed into law the bill state Save Women's Sports Act, which requires sports teams through the college to be designed based on the athlete's biological sex or sex assigned at birth. When it comes to sports and athletics, girls should compete against girls, boys should compete against boys, Stitt said during a signing ceremony. And let's be very clear, that's what the bill says. The message of Oklahoma bill was immediately condemned by civil rights groups, including the ACLU, which said the law promotes basic fears about transgender athletes and sends a clear message to transgender youth in the state that they are not welcome or accepted. Oh, God. Let me tell you something. This is an intelligent bill. This is a good bill. And this is for women's sports. And if you notice this, the women's rights groups are being attacked by the LGBTQI groups. See, no matter how woke you are, you will get attacked. So the women who are actually women are being attacked for not accepting women who were born men. You see this? They are trying to make you believe that the abnormal is normal. That the abnormal is actually a woman. And this man has all the parts of a man, but is still a woman. See, that's when somebody plays with your mind. And what we are talking about right here, what this governor of Oklahoma is doing, is saving these young ladies an opportunity to compete against women, have an opportunity to get scholarships. He's actually protecting Title IX. But they don't see it that way. They see it as a threat to somehow civil rights. So a 6'5", 250-pound man could compete against young girls playing basketball, and I have to treat him as a woman. What if this is all a scam for a man to become and say he's a woman to make money? This is dangerous. And you see what happens when these transgenders have competed against girls in the state championship. And these girls have lost. And they knew if that person wasn't in the race, they would have been state champions. Something that they have worked for their whole lives. But they were beaten by a young man. This is what they're trying to stop. This is an intelligent bill. A bill by this governor, a bill by Ron DeSantis in Florida. We need more governors to stand up for what's right. The LGBTQI community is running amok. They are forcing and bullying communities to accept the abnormal. They're basically saying you don't see what you see. And that's not right. This is a great bill. Oklahoma should be applauded. And people should rally around bills like this when they are presented in their state. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE Sports. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.